What up, well, welcome back to Bomb Boy TV. It's your boy here, Marvy Marv. Today I got another guest with me, the homie Kirk. What's up, Kirk?
What's going on, world?
You know what time it is. It's time for Let's Talk.
Coming at ya, coming at ya. Rhyme style disaster, coming at ya.
Alright, so today, if you didn't read the caption below, we're talking about a big no-no, snitching and keeping secrets. So I'll just throw it to you, Kirk. Have you ever been in a situation where I guess, had to snitch, or, you know what I mean? Would you ever snitch? So there's no situation that you would ever, think about it.
So from what I can, I guess, based off my experiences, because everybody always say, oh, I never do this, I never do that. I mean, I can never say never. But I ain't been in a situation that pressed me that hard yet, where I was like, oh yeah, let me roll the fuck over. I'm a big fan of I don't know shit.
Right.
I'm a big proponent of deny till you die.
Okay.
And I always, that's crazy. That's wild. My philosophy is this: if somebody told me something, and if it's a mutual friend, right?
Right.
And let's say Carl, who was on the show, right? Mm-hmm. It's a mutual friend. Let's say Carl told me something, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know if he told you.
Right.
It ain't my place to tell you. Unless I see Carl tell you in front, it ain't even my place to address it if you know. Because I don't know if Carl told you. I don't know how you found out. So unless Carl bring it up around both of us, I don't know nothing.
So what if you're in a situation where somebody brings it up, so you just, oh, for real, word? That's what you're
I act like I don't know nothing.
So let's flip it. So is there any situation, so for me, I'm not going to snitch on anybody, but if it becomes down to a point where it's me, my livelihood, and the other person, I don't know.
I feel it. And obviously, when we talk about not snitching, or when we refer to snitching, we talking about with the law.
Right.
So I don't expect you to go to jail, but I also don't expect you to be caught up in shit like that.
This is true.
So again, you gotta think about. That's why I say you never say never, because you never know where life could take you. But within your control, I don't foresee you or even me being in this situation.
Especially at this big age.
Right. Right. Niggas about to be 33.
But you know what's funny though? A few years ago, somebody I went to middle school, high school with, they had their significant girlfriend at the time asked me to take a charge. And I can see it'd be one thing if I was about that life or in that life, but whatever they did, I was nowhere around. But because I didn't have any priors, they were I'm yeah, no, that's not.
I the shit out of such and such.
I didn't even talk to them no more, because I'm nah, if you want me to go to jail, this ain't a good friend. This ain't conducive. This not conducive at all. Because I was wow, if you know me even a little bit, what makes you think I'm going to be able to handle jail? I told all of them, if they ever get in fights, what I tell you?
You gotta scream
and cry. I gotta chill.
One scream, and I'm gonna start crying. That's what you said.
Because I don't fight. So I don't know why they thought jail would be a good move for me. So moving from snitching, keeping secrets. So it's a little different than snitching to me, you know, because it's not as severe because nobody's going to jail. But how do you gauge that? Keeping secrets and stuff. Because after a while, because with my philosophy, or not my philosophy, but my thought is when I tell somebody something, they're going to tell at least one person. Because it's always that one person. Because when somebody tells you don't say nothing, you probably won't say nothing. However, it's that one person that don't really know the people, but know them a little bit. So they'll give you the response that you want, oh shit, for real, that happened? Yeah. So it's always that one person. So I always assume that one person's going to know. So do you really keep a secret or?
I be keeping the shit out of secrets, and like even my closest friends say the same thing you said. Like I expected, like when my sister found out she was pregnant with my nephew,
Right.
she told me first. She told me don't tell nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't tell a soul. I didn't tell anybody, not my mother, not nobody. And then like when she finally like started posting her like pictures and everything, like her updates and say, "Yep, guys, I'm pregnant." and like some of my close friends like, "Oh my God, like congratulations." And my sister was like, "Wait, Kirk didn't tell you?" I'm like, "No." I'm like she didn't believe that I was gonna keep the secret.
Because sometimes it's like the secret is not telling social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because it's like social media, that's when it's like out. Because I know when Kai and Kendra were pregnant, I knew, but I didn't like tell social media or make a post about it. So I think that probably is where it kind of the thin line gets.
Listen, it go back to like what I was just saying. Like I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. And if you tell me, you didn't tell me.
Right.
And if you tell me, like she told me, but like somehow, and you try and discuss it with me, I don't know nothing until I know that they told you, dog. Like that's just that. Like, and the crazy thing is, it don't always be on purpose. Like you say something to me, and you like don't tell nobody.
Right.
I put it out of my mind. Like so I don't even think about it. Like damn, I forgot.
And I've actually seen that happen. Like you'll be like, huh? Like you really be genuinely like.
Yeah, like I put it out of my mind because I don't plan on bringing it back up. Like we won't talk about it until you bring it back up. So what the fuck I need to remember it for? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I carry it. Like it's a great way to stay out of mess.
This is true.
Or at least attempt to stay out of mess.
I think I've done pretty good at keeping secrets from everybody because I know a little bit of everybody's secrets, and then once it comes out, then I'm like, oh,
damn, you knew? Yeah.
I knew. I was waiting for you to know, so we could chat and talk about it, whatever. So, question, example of keeping a secret.
All right.
So, if somebody starting like a bad drug habit. Is that something you keep a secret, or you let the people that should know?
I mean, like, all right. So here's the thing. That is. I know it's slippery because of like the ramifications of waiting too long and all that.
Right.
But the thing is, like, that can only remain a secret for so long. It's almost like a pregnancy. It's gonna start to show.
Right, but the only difference is like you could have stepped in early.
But the thing is that. You can only help somebody to the extent that they want to be helped.
This is true.
Me keeping that secret, don't tell my mom, don't tell my parents, don't tell my significant other, whatever. Okay, but if you asking me to do that, just know like I'm on your ass. Like
right.
If you don't want me to tell nobody that's gonna help you, then I gotta be your help, and I'm not taking no for an answer. So if you want me to keep this secret, that's fine, but you gotta do X, Y, Z. Like you can't go down this road.
Right, because drugs is slippery. So I guess that was an extreme version of it. Version of a secret. But I just feel like some people overlook it. You know what I mean? Like there's people out there that don't.
Yeah. So all right. So let's say you happen to know you don't necessarily condone it, but you know that a friend of yours is cheating, right? Mm-hmm. It's not my place to tell that.
I'm gonna tell you about yourself though.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's not my place to tell the significant other. That ain't my place.
All right. So now, what happens if? Because we all went to school together. So what happens if it's two people that you're friends with, and one of them are cheating? I feel like
not my place.
So where would your loyalty lie in that situation? Like
with me, my loyalty is to me. Because first of all, the crazy thing is. How did I find out? You know what I'm saying? Like, because my thing is, 9 times out of 10, I didn't walk in on you doing it. So you give me information that I don't fucking want. You know what I'm saying? Like you're putting the responsibility on me. That's crazy. So you do that, hey. Like I say, look, don't tell me nothing. Don't say shit.
What if? So you would just let the homie just look stupid?
What you mean look stupid?
Like if that they don't know that his shorty's cheating on him,
Wait.
Wait.
It was the opposite.
Right, well, I'm just bringing it back. So
Okay.
you said you don't know. If you see, so that's not my problem. But you would just let your homeboy or homegirl just look out here looking, just
All
if
right,
you
so,
had
so,
the information.
So listen. Where I went with it was if my man's was cheating.
Okay.
Because
got you. Because
like,
you don't really.
Yeah, like if my man's was cheating, it's like, okay, I didn't walk in on the nigga. 9 times out of 10, you didn't walk in on the nigga cheating. Right? It's information that got thrown, information that I did not want.
Got you.
Especially if I'm, cool or friends with his significant other. Now, here's the difference between that. The difference between that is that if his shorty cheating on him, and I hear that, or I see that,
right,
that's not a secret that was told. That's not a secret to be kept, right? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't.
All right. So what if you out somewhere and you see them with somebody else, and they were like, "Don't tell such and such."
It depends. It depends
on what?
Like you said, all right. So we've got friendships from college where, where the female is just as much our friend as the male. But if it's a situation where this is just some girl, don't tell. Because guess what? If it, man, if Rose was reversed, that girl is
before she wouldn't even talk to me first. She
would just be on the phone
taking pictures.
And honestly, it might be a situation where it's like, oh my God, don't tell. Oh, I won't tell her. Since we had this conversation, I won't, because I already did. Yeah. You already know. We got a picture and everything.
See, I'm telling. I'm side-eyeing. Look, I might not be mean no more, but I used to be mean if it was called.
See, delivery, I'm only going to tell you that once. Because here's the thing. When people be wide open about somebody and they hear some shit like that, it's like,
not wide
ain't no
way. I ain't heard that in a minute.
Exactly. When people be green or shit, what's they say now? When they be stupid about somebody?
You out in the streets.
When they be stupid, when you be stupid about somebody, I'm only gonna tell you once. Look, this is what I seen. This is what I heard. It could be nothing, but this is what I seen, brother.
Right.
Or it could be nothing. It might not be true. This is what I heard, brother. If that be the case, and you either ignore it or nah, it ain't like that, and you in denial,
and you like, all right,
fine.
So that's what I'm talking about. I wouldn't be nice to the person. Like, okay, they're gonna be together, but I'm not gonna be like, oh hey, I'm not gonna be as open to the person as before.
You're not gonna
be
like
he might be homie might be being acting stupid right now or being a little slow, but I'm not about to act like nothing. I don't know nothing,
Yeah.
But because I just
no, see, but the thing is, you kind of, I don't want to say you kind of gotta act like you don't know nothing, but when they know you onto them, they start acting different, right? Like they start cleaning themselves up around you type shit, or they try and get you out the picture.
True.
You know what I mean? Turn your man against you. It's dirty.
Yeah, secrets.
Nasty word.
Secrets can take you down a slope if you let it. Cause one wrong move and friendships could be over. What I mean?
Over some dumb shit,
right. And then after a while, you'll be like, "Why we stop talking? Why are we aren't cool anymore?" It's crazy.
You never know. I'm sure Gunner never thought he'd find himself in this.
Oh, okay. So that's why I thought about it. So do you think he snitched, or do you think people just saying he snitched?
I think that anytime you caught up in something, and you end up because all right, I'm not gonna pretend to be some legal mind,
right?
But apparently it was the plea deal that he got is something it's some sort of stipulation where him taking a plea for his role does not implicate anyone else.
Got you.
I don't know how that shit works. So in my opinion, or if that's true, then I guess that ain't snitching. Because basically you saying I did this but I didn't do that, but you did not say that I did this, I didn't do that. Such and such did that.
Gotcha.
And it's not able to be used in such a way that it can implicate. Now, it's niggas on tape caught up in this.
I saw that
this
yesterday,
Rico,
actually.
singing, straight rapping. So it's just like, I doubt if what Gunna did is that.
Got you. Okay.
But I just think that it's going to be a negative connotation whenever it's a group of people caught up in something,
right,
and one person gets off. But I mean,
but as the person that maybe I'm not saying that Gunna snitched on Young Thug, but as the person that got out and the person that was snitched on, do you think? I don't think at that point if they shouldn't get mad. Like, I mean,
so
I know it's street code, but like
here's my thing, right? If even as a fan, right,
mm-hmm.
you gotta know that it's levels. There's levels to this shit. So, Young Thug, everybody's heard, even before this, like, everybody's heard the stories of Young Thug and, like, allegedly, like, what non-rapping Young Thug is like. Like,
gotcha.
and, like, what his reputation in the streets is like, well, from what I heard, this Rico might be valid, but I'm not ready to put nobody in jail. But then again, like, you ain't never heard this shit about Gunna. Like,
right.
Gunna ain't never pretended to be, nor
right.
Wanted to be, like, had that same type of like,
energy,
character,
yeah,
right? So it might have just been a situation where it's like, not only did this nigga right here not do anything, he probably don't know shit. So it's like, yo, just say that you was involved.
Right, get out.
YSL, get the fuck out of here. Like, it might have been a situation where, like, the police or whoever might have felt like, yo, I'm wasting my fucking time.
Or it could have been a situation where, like, somehow they communicated and it was like, well, we both can't, because if we both in here, nobody gonna eat pretty much. So you gotta do what you gotta do out there, and then you know, make sure take care of everybody, make sure everybody good.
Yeah, and it's crazy because, like, I know that, like, whenever it's a situation with somebody rap, like, I think I heard somebody say, and this is kind of like, well, I'm like, that's true. I don't base, like, my opinion off of I said what I said. Like, I got some information. I don't know it to be true or untrue. Like, I stay in my fucking lane. All right? But when niggas said, I'm not calling Gunna a rat until I hear Thug call him a rat.
Right.
And it's like, well, that
pretty much
sums it up. Like, at the end of the day, like, these the moments,
right.
Like, it don't affect me.
It don't, yep,
It don't affect me. So, like, then everybody, I'm not going to support this.
Well, you know everybody quick to
nigga.
You know everybody quick to not support something,
bro.
So
some culture seems like it's so crazy, it's so prevalent.
Everybody,
but ain't nobody stopped listening to R. Kelly. Like, niggas have. Some people have, but, like, not enough people have stopped listening to R. Kelly anymore. And it's alarming because we pick and choose who the fuck we want to stop supporting.
But, like, I can't cancel R. Kelly because I like all his songs from back when we were kids are ingrained. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I hear you.
I'm gonna walk down the street or be at work and then it might come out. Seems like, you know what I mean? Like,
hey yo, I mean, that shit don't hit different knowing what the fuck was going on.
It don't, because I'm still thinking, like, it take you back to a time when you was a kid. So at that time when I was a kid, he was.
I hear you.
Good money.
I understand. So what you're saying is, you can separate the artist from the art. You can separate the person from
but like, if he would have not got off somehow and then, like, kept making music, I wouldn't have supported anything new. Mm-hmm. But that from 2001 on up, I'm sorry, because feeling on your boo, you can't tell me
Yeah, like I said, feeling on your booty was a little girl.
I don't.
Might have been.
We
all right, bet. Let's take it back in the day. Aaliyah's underage dad. Some of them songs is about that.
He even put it in the song, but he was like, Aaliyah's got that vibe. And then they make people didn't peep it but back then. But now I'm like, why are you talking about a little kid? Again.
Her doing it.
It just makes me think of riding the car with my mom's Subaru in the back seat, eating the popsicle. So
listen, I can't necessarily say that I won't step in the name of love. I can't say that I won't.
I will say that if I'm riding, you know, how, like it's summertime or about to be summertime, so it's not hot enough to put AC on, but it's not hot enough to have windows down.
Yeah.
So if I'm listening to R. Kelly, I will turn it real quickly if I get to a stop sign or something. Because I feel ashamed.
Hey, erase this? Do I act disgusted? Do I ask them to change it?
Like Contagious come on, everybody's still hitting that song. Like it's not like we not about to pretend.
You still
We not gonna say what the hell is going.
Yeah.
Look, you ready?
Girl, I'm about to have a...
And sometimes I know friends that still watch Trapped in the Closet. Like it's it's like it was brought us joy. Now what those songs were meant for, I don't know.
Okay.
But even words we use, they got different definitions.
I ain't gonna lie. It's like a lot of our favorite songs, a lot of our favorite pieces of art came from a fucked up place in their life.
Right.
Like they was even on drugs. Like yo, you know how we felt about Chance the Rapper, right? Mm-hmm. That nigga's best work came when he was on acid. This nigga fixed his life, started making positive music, and that shit is ass. Start taking acid again. Like even with Lil Wayne, I
don't know if he should go back on lean.
Right, sipping the lean, it's like, Wayne, just pick the cup up one time, nigga. Come on. Like,
it happens.
Like, so it be like that sometimes, and it's like, yo, you can't support the habit or whatever the fuck they was doing,
right.
But like that is what birthed some of your favorite art,
right?
Whether you like it or not.
Shit,
even back in the day, like you know, Picasso, Van Gogh.
There was a different time.
I know it was different times, but it was still fucked up. It was still fucked up.
A lot of stuff was more acceptable back then.
All right, but just because slavery was acceptable back then, that shit was still wrong. Like that don't excuse nothing. Legality is not the moral compass.
But I just feel like we can't go back. We can way off topic. But
we ain't.
Yes, we are. But I don't feel like we can go back to stuff that happened back then with today's eyes. Anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks, Kurt, for coming through. Appreciate you. And until next time, peace.